Hi, welcome to my very first video. I'm super excited. I just want to say thank you to all the people that have reached out to me and just really reassured me that I should put myself out there. And I think everybody does this thing where they like get in their head and they really just kind of like mute their kind of voice out, and they just say, hey, like, you can't do this. But I'm really glad that people really put their heart and their faith into me, and I'm just really excited to grow in this process. So stay tuned and continue watching. I'm getting ready for homecoming. It is homecoming at Northern Kentucky University, and I'm just going to talk about the history and just why I decided to go there and all my adventures being at NKU. It's just NKU's home, and it's just really exciting to me to be able to like talk with you guys and chat with you guys about where I go to school. So this is my get ready with me. First thing first is I take little clips and I just kind of like clip my hair back. It's just really important to make sure that your hair isn't in your makeup, especially because it takes forever to get it out. It's just not a good look on anybody's part. So the first product I grab is the Milk Vegan Moisturizer. I absolutely love this product. It is such a hydrating moisturizer. I live in Cincinnati, so it's like really cold here, and I always just try to make sure that my skin has all the nutrients, and making sure I'm putting SPF on, making sure that I really take care of my skin, because I think just skin is important, and your skincare routine really should be well thought out for the type of skin you have. So I just kind of love this moisturizer. I'm pretty sure it runs for $30 at Sephora, and I know it's pretty like pricey, but I used to use Tasha, and I kind of hate to say this, but I actually like this one more than I do the Tatcha, which is something I thought I would never say, because I am bougie and I really like Tatcha's products. So I kind of want to just say that I really don't really care about the Tatcha one. So Milk Vegan Moisturizer, make sure you run out and get that one. The next product that I'm gonna grab is a newbie for me. Honestly, like I said before with the whole Tatcha thing, I used to think like nothing was gonna replace this baby. Like I literally thought like there's no other makeup out there that is going to work for me, and this one was just gonna be it. But I recently still like Milk products. So this one is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and I literally love this product. Now, usually when people show this, like this product is like already halfway down down here on their YouTube channels, but I don't find that I have to like lather myself in this. Like I feel like it still does its job. Like I just do one big pump. It really doesn't look like that much. And I make sure I really rub it into the skin. I really don't think it takes that much to really do its job. Like I just really love it. It really means what it says. Like it literally grips onto your skin, kind of like how Tatcha is. Like you kind of want to make sure whenever you're looking for a primer that it will create that barrier between your actual skin and the products that you're putting on it, because you want to make sure that your skin won't really be irritated, like your pores aren't gonna start soaking in that makeup. You just kind of want to make sure it's like a canvas, basically, just like everybody else says. Like it's just like a canvas. You want it clean, you want it smooth, you want to make sure like that you really soak up that product and those colors to make everything vibrant. So make sure you grab this. The next product that I ran into is Versali's Skin Tubular. I really love this serum. It is a really good serum, and you can use it like with makeup or without makeup. It's basically like Facetune in a bottle. Basically that's what people say it is. And from experience, it is actually one of those products that I believe it does what it says. It pretty much blurs out any imperfection on your skin. Like, I've literally noticed like my pores have been like huge lately, like they've been really bad, and whenever I put this product on underneath my makeup ends up being so smooth and so flawless. Like, it really does do its job. It blurs out all the imperfections like that you kind of have going on underneath. So I really like this product. Now, it does range, I think it's like $54, like something like that. It's in the $50 range, and I don't care at all. Like, I will buy this. Like, it does do, and for Solly's, like, this is the only one I believe that I feel comfortable saying like it really does do something. Like, all the other ones I kind of feel like are gimmicky. Like, they're kind of like, ooh, they look cute because it's got a cute name like Unicorn, or the one that has like the gold plates in it. Like, they're like, well, it does the job. And I'm like, like, it smells good and it like looks good, but like I don't really see that much of a difference in my skin. But this one, I can really tell a difference. So I like it, and I want to encourage other people to try it. So the foundation that I use is the Born This Way Too Faced foundation in the color Chai. I'm pretty much chai in the winter. I'm very like lighter in the winter, and then when it kind of gets to that summer range, I'm more in like the shade Spice Rum. And I want to talk about this foundation. Like, Jackie Aina helped Too Faced with this foundation, and like the whole line. I think she added so many different dynamics to darker skinned people, and really just, you know, put a staple out there that this isn't just like not every dark skinned woman or not every African American woman has the same skin, and like we do have different undertones, and we do have different like type of textures, and you know, like she pretty much was like, you know, dude, like there's so many more people out there that have foundations that they still have to like mix, and they still have to like, you know, layer on, or they still have to like try to make sure they tweak it to be theirs. And she's just like, you know, there has to be like one that they can go to. So, and I truly believe in this product. I'm like, this is the best foundation that I've ever had, like ever. Like, it really isn't too dark, it isn't too light, and I don't have to mix any colors. Before, I used to have to mix 2 different types of foundations, 2 different brands. Like, I didn't have like the same, just one foundation that really did it for me. And so having this one come out, it really does its job. Like, and I like it. So something that I pretty much use on a daily, and I like really encourage people to do it. I feel like I'm one of those girls that keep saying, well, I don't like when people say the word like forever, and then I'm like, really, like really, like really. So don't come at me in the comments. So I'm just saying. I just kind of like to put this on. So I'm really excited about homecoming. Homecoming is just, it is just what the American people love, you know. Growing up, I wasn't really into my high school homecoming. Like, I cheered in high school, and I even myself was like, you know, what is even homecoming? Like, what is that? Like, what does that mean? I don't really know. I just know that when I like go to homecoming at NKU, it's just almost like a reunion. It's like a family. Like, everyone's so excited to see each other. Everyone from alumni that's graduated all the way to like people that might be freshmen that have looked up to you like coming into college and stuff. It's like we all get together and just really have a good time and just show our school spirit, and like really kind of build that network and that family that, you know, we've worked in college to achieve. So I just kind of really love my NKU homecoming. Like, I look forward to it every single year. And back in the day, I used to cheer, and it's like really cool to just visit my coach and visit the program and just kind of like rekindle that, you know, relationship you have with the people that really helped you in your hardest times. Like college to me was so hard, like with, you know, you're on your own for the first time, you're meeting new people for the first time, you're going to class on your own without your parents being like, you need to get up and go. Like, it's just like a responsible thing. And I just really enjoy the family that I created there. And I really love my coaches because they shaped me to be the person I am today. And I really absolutely love just what they stand for and what we like to achieve at that program. So it's something that I hold really deep to my heart because it's just a wonderful program. It's just I'm about to cry. I'm like kind of getting emotional about it, but it just really was something that really was my thing. Like I just knew like NKU and that program was just for me. So I'm gonna move on with the don't get really emotional about homecoming and your school, but I'm gonna move on anyway. I love this Born This Way foundation. I used the color chestnut, and this one I really love. It isn't like really light, but it does a lot of correcting that I like underneath. I have the worst like sleep apnea. Like I don't sleep and I don't know why. Like I'm tired. Like I am so tired, but I like don't want to go to bed. Like, does anyone have that problem? Like they are tired and it's like nobody like will let you go to bed. They're like in your head, like somebody's up there like jumping up and down like, we're not going to bed. I didn't get no sleep because y'all not gonna get no sleep because of me. Like, but it's like I want to sleep. I so want to sleep. And like my boyfriend, so we live together. So me and my boyfriend live together, and he like wants to go to bed at 8. He's like, I'm tired, and I'm like, I'm not. We're staying up. And so he hates me because I'm like, he's like, why don't you sleep? I'm like, I can't. I just like cannot sleep. I don't know why. But that is perfect because I have this. So I have something to do now to help me kind of just channel my energy because I don't know where it's coming from, where I don't think I have to go to bed. But for some reason, I don't think I have to go to bed. So I don't know. And I'm just gonna like get a compact mirror real quick because I just want to make sure like I'm blending this out. So just kind of want to get right in there and make sure that it's really blended out, because the worst thing is like it doesn't look blended out, and I'm over here trying to like tell you guys like about your makeup, and then right when I said that I got like a little bit of concealer in my hair. Oh, I'm such a hypocrite. Such a hypocrite, literally. Just got makeup in my freaking hair. It's okay. Alright, so I think we're pretty blended there. So I do a lot when it comes to the brightening and the concealer. I literally like the chestnut one just because it really does pack on coverage that I like, and it makes it really just look like I did get some sleep. But I do go in with butterscotch, and I just like to brighten with that. Now this is a very light color, first of all. For the Born This Way concealer collection, this one is really bright, but it does do its job. It really does. So I just kind of like, I don't try to do too much because you don't want it to look too done up. Like you just don't. And this is where you guys are gonna look at me crazy. This is where we get nuts. I do like for this to dry down. It takes about 15-20 minutes to actually dry down, but I'm gonna just kind of conceal a little bit more right here. It does take a while to dry down, but when it's wet, I feel like you really do like slip and slide a lot, and I'm gonna zoom in and show you like exactly what I'm talking about, so bear with me. So like underneath here, you really do want to make sure that you get every little crevice that you want covered. So like up here, I like want that. I have a birthmark right here, so I kind of just like cover that up. But I even go all the way down here. Like, remember when people used to do that triangle? We don't do that no more. That's cut, period, poo. We don't do that no more. We big girls now. We do tribal on our eyes. So, you know, whatever. I let this dry down for about 20 minutes. And so, yeah. I'm gonna let it dry. Alright, so it's like dried down a little bit. Like you can kind of see it, kind of not. Like you cannot, it's a little wet right here, but I don't really have that much to complain about. That a little bit. Like sometimes you don't really have time to be doing all that, so, and I'm on a time crunch, so, but normally typically 20 minutes. So you kind of just want to start blending that part in, and I'm gonna make sure it gets really good in there. Yes, I like that. I like that. We like that. So yeah. All right, now that our face is blended and really like packed it right in there, I just make sure that I take another multi-sculpting concealer from Born This Way, and I use Sable. Sable is really good. It's really dark, and I like that because I don't really have cheekbones. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really have such a baby face that it kind of does not work like when we have these lighter colors like as concealers. And Born This Way does a really good job at that, like making sure that there's different types of browns to really carve out that cheek. But also Fenty, like Riri does her thing. I use the color Espresso, and that actually, I probably use this one today. I just kind of warm it up on the back of my hands a little bit, and I kind of just, you know, kind of just like do my thing. Now concealing is, wow, that's a lot right there. Yeah. Anyway, concealing is one of those things where it works, but I don't need too much of it. Like, I just have that kind of face where it's like, you know, you don't really need it, but if I want to try to create some cheekbones, I gotta be able to sell to myself that I can do this. So I usually take a little like foundation brush, like make sure it's like round. This one's been used a lot. It's been through some stuff. Like, it has some problems, it has some issues, it has some things to talk about, but today it's gonna do its job. Okay, it's gonna do its job. So I take this foundation brush from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collection, and I kind of just go in circular motions, and I just kind of, you know, define it. I kind of just blend it in circle and then sharpen it out kind of in the end, where you can see like a little bit right there how I do that. So with homecoming, let's get back to that. When we go to homecoming, just like the campus is just beautiful. Like, I literally love it. Like, it just reminds me of home so much. It just doesn't make me really think that I'm at this huge like D1 college or anything like that. It just makes me kind of feel like, you know, like it's not gonna be, you know, hard. Like, it'll be okay. We have a pretty campus, we have really nice people, the staff there is awesome, like the teachers there, some of them can be hard, but a lot of the times, like, I've ran into teachers that just really understand their students and really make sure that they help them in every way. And like, honestly, I couldn't ask for a better staff right now at NKU because they were just really awesome with having just compassion and empathy for their students. Like, they know that this is hard, and like right now especially, it's not typical for a lot of people to go to college, but you know, it is what it is. So I take Fenty's bronzer in Mocha Miami, and I pretty much just take like a big, like, heavy duty brush and I just kind of go real lightly on the sides there, just kind of like really get some color on those cheeks, like some definitions, like some dimensions, you know. Pop, lock, and drop it. Hey, hey. Just kidding. Don't do that at home. It's not cool, kids. So my camera eventually died, so I had to go ahead and do my brows off camera. It's just one of those things that happens, and I was just not prepared for it. So I just decided to do my brows off camera. But if you are interested in a brow routine, let me know in the comments below. But technically, I feel like there's so much brow content out there that you can just literally look up a brow routine and then you'll be okay, because so many people have this out there. I'm gonna go in with the color Zola's right there. That is, I wanted to focus, but yeah, it's this one right here. It is so cute. Like, I love golds. Like, that is like the one color that I absolutely love. Like, look at that. That really didn't go as planned because I forgot I had that on there. But yeah, like, look at that. That gold is really, really pretty. So I take Dollars and I just kind of put it on my lid part. And I kind of just use a really flat brush to really pack it down in there, because I want it to kind of stand out. It's kind of a color that is very glittery, very glittery. So you just want to pack it on to the lid. I don't even know if you guys can see that. I don't think you can. Let me zoom in. So yeah, like when I blink you can, but like I said, I have hooded eyes and it's like really hard to kind of see that. So just kind of like put that in there, and I really let it stand out right here. I really pack it on in that crease, because you kind of just want it to like stand out. You want it to look good. So I just pack it on like that. I'm gonna do it on the other side too. Just kind of pack on the material. I feel like there's something jabbing me in my eye. I'm like, whew, what is that? But anyway, I'm trying to just pack that on, especially right in the front. You just really want to pack it on in the front because it really gives a nice like little visual right there. So like right there, you just want to stamp it on. Alright, and then after that, I kind of just go with my fingers. This is like off the record. I really just go with my fingers a lot of the time to like blend stuff out. I just trust my hands like to get it done sometimes, and it's not always the best case, but it is what it is. So then I take just a regular old, like, it could be a concealer brush, or sometimes people just use it as like their blush brush, but I usually have like a clean one that I use, and I just kind of like sweep the powder away underneath from the kickback from the palette, and it still brightens my under eye real nice. I just sweep that out. It's delicious. But yeah, so next I usually move on to a blush. After that, I'm kind of like done with my eyes. I've already hit my eyebrow max. I have like this big debate right now going on with one of my friends that they think that eyeshadows shouldn't really be used as blushes, but I technically really do look at a palette in the scheme, and like if I really think like, ooh, I would never really use that color like on my lids, but if I like use it as a blush, that'd be really cute. And I kind of just like look at the detail in the pack, like the packaging, and like look at the detail with the colors and the pigmentation in it to really see like on this palette. Like I would probably never use, which one is this one, Supreme, like on my eyes unless it really was like holidays, like Valentine's Day or like Christmas or like just something, or like an event in the summer, like a concert. Like I probably wouldn't just normally use that color, but on some days that I feel really spunky or something, I might use it as a blush. So I kind of look at palettes like that, like just trying to look at their story and like the color scheme of what's going on, and like how I can use different shadows in various ways other than just an eyeshadow. So I look at things like that. The blush that, or I said the blush already, I told you, I like this, some of these colors like as the blush. So what I usually do is I take Pinker, which is next to Supreme. I don't know if that's gonna zoom in, but I take this one and I like use it on my cheeks. So I literally take the brush and I just go really, and it doesn't take much, honestly. Jackie Aina's palette is so pigmented, it really does not take a whole lot. I just start off really small and I kind of just work on that apple part of my cheeks. Hold on, this is trying to kill me. Okay, let me put that back. All right, so I just take Pinker and I just go on the outside and it kind of just back and forth like that. Just kind of gives me like a rosy look, just kind of gives me some color. I like that. I really sometimes think like I don't really have that much color on my cheeks a lot, so I kind of just go with that and I like blend it out really, really good. Just kind of blend it out, make that look super good. So the key trick right now into this is I like to set my face first before I put on any highlighter, before I put on anything crazy. I really just kind of, let me zoom out a little bit. I really like the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Mist, and it's an ultra fine mist. It kind of looks like this and you can kind of shake it up, but this smells like a straw or a watermelon Jolly Rancher. That's kind of what this reminds me of, is a kind of fruity, kind of just like tropical kind of like smell, and it comes out like a mist like that. Like look at that, there we go. It just feels good. It doesn't leave anything blotchy or wet. It just kind of like goes right on real smooth. Just kidding, just kidding. I like this. So I use it and I kind of just like let it dry up a little bit, but I don't want to get it like too dry, because like right here, like when it's like kind of dewy like that, that's when I actually take a highlighter brush. Now I don't know exactly where I put mine, but sometimes I like a bigger one, so I use this brush, and then I actually get my highlighter and I just like throw it on. So, there it is. Let me get one. Alright, so I take my highlighter right here, and this one's worn down. Like look at the pan. Crazy, right? Like I absolutely love this. I believe this is like Happy Camper from ColourPop. Like they came out with that a couple years ago, and I like will not like have another highlighter that just exceeds my expectation like this. Like I really love this highlighter. It gives me like a goldish kind of bronze glow that I really, really love, so I kind of like it. Just kind of start right here and I kind of go a little like dab there, and then I really pack it on, because sometimes you can like overdo your product. Like you can overdo a lot of things, so you just kind of want to blend it in there. I don't want to be too kind of like Tin Man shiny, but this will do. So I kind of just do it on my nose a little bit. My chin, definitely. Just like where all natural light, like right now, like where all natural light would hit, like that's where you want it. It's where you get like that damn Gina look. That's kind of like what you get. So I like it. And so I like to do that right as that mist is kind of drying down. And it makes everything kind of like look good. It doesn't look dry, and that's like my biggest thing. It's like I like for my face and like my makeup to look like it's blended, like it's together, like it's completely highlighted and creamy, buttery. I don't like it to look like it's dry. Like nothing's worse than having dry skin and then putting a bunch of powder on top of dry skin. Like that looks like it's sucking life out of you. Like remember when SpongeBob like went out into the real world and he just like dried up, like he was just dried up. That's exactly what it would look like if you try to put no moisturizer, no primer, you didn't try to use a setting spray on your face to like hydrate your face. It's very important to keep your face hydrated, and it's very important to make sure we maintain those skincare needs. Like it's just what works. It's peanut butter and jelly. It works. So moving on to my lips. So this is like one of the things is I never go outside my comfort zone. Back when I cheered, I used to do like the red lipstick all the time, and like that was just like my favorite look. I thought I could like do no wrong with that look, but I actually have been into like a bunch of nudes and browns lately. And so I usually use a liner in Espresso from NYX, but today I'm gonna use I think it's like Stunna lip paint, and it's Unveil from the Fenty collection. So it looks like this. It is so cute. So I usually take it and I kind of just go outside of my lips. I don't go all the way. I just go kind of around it and do this to get like a good outside base. And then once that dries down, then I take a gloss and I put that on top. So I take the Fenty Glow lip gloss and I just take it and I put it on top. It looks so good. Like it's a brown, it's neutral. It kind of looks like you put a lot of effort into your makeup, even though like it really isn't that serious. It's just 2 products. But it makes it look really good. So just kind of go back and forth, kind of like that. And then I just take my hair clips out and I kind of just frame my face. This is like my favorite thing to do in the morning. I just kind of like, hair is normally curled and I just like frame it in the mornings, and then I just take a couple pieces and I put it towards like the back. And like I'll either take a scrunchie or sometimes like one of those scarves for your hair, and I just do like a half up, half down ponytail, and I just kind of like frame the face. So that is kind of like my everyday kind of like get ready with me, kind of like normal social events kind of makeup. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed my very first video. There are more to come and more content and just getting to know you guys, and just if you have any ideas or thoughts or concerns, or any feedback back for this video, then I would really appreciate you guys to comment below and let me know your thoughts, and I can't wait to show you my next one. So bye, thank you for watching.
feet on the door, I'ma make this shit work. My type. We got London on the track. A rich nigga, 8-figure, that's the new type. That's my type, nigga, that's my type. 8-inch bagel, that's the new type. That bitch, I'm about to take all night. A rich nigga, 8-figure, that's the new type. That's my type, nigga, that's my type. 8-inch bagel, that's the new type. That's my type, nigga, that's my type. Let's new whip, right around dips. I like the BBC and some BBC. That's the type of shit that make a bitch TTD. Drop them draws, I'ma lock them jaws. You ain't never had a bitch from Slauson. Yeah, I like the type to eat the pussy till I let it. I'm the type to make it beat it up and let it out. I don't really got time, don't discriminate. I just need good dick. Ayy, on my lips, take a little sip. Ayy, I know I make a shit whip. A rich nigga, 8-figure, that's